Welcome everybody to the news/opinions video that I always do. Everything has my opinion, so take it as you will. Hate it or love it, I'm still gonna be here, still gonna be giving my opinions, and still gonna be doing my video. We have Victoria Brightshield's last goodbye. The moment when she has, of course, decided on her own that she must leave because things weren't working out quite so well in Nijisanji, and they weren't treating her the best. As we know, this is no secret. There's no anything. She's actually been very open with it. Very open that it's just something that she could not take anymore at this point and that she wanted to leave, which is 100% understandable. And of course, she wanted to have a goodbye. She wanted to have a moment where she can say goodbye to her fans, to her paladins, to the people in her community that care a lot about her and want to know how she's doing. She is going to be moving on to Mogu Ghost, and but she's also said that she was going to be taking a bit of a break. So let's see what she has to say to everybody who is and was her fan.
I guess I'm still kind of like flabbergasted at all the support that I got, because I don't know, I don't think I have done very much. Thank you for everything, Vivi. The kindness you shared with us, I'll always keep in my heart forever. You've been the light of my life. How am I the light of your life? I've been such like a negative Nancy. What the heck, guys? May your future adventures be full of fun. I'll hold down the fort with all the other paladins. So long, Sword Master, I'll never forget you. You're gonna make me emotional. I'm gonna cry. I know I haven't been here for a long time. And I know I haven't been able to do a lot. But thank you for accepting me and playing along with all my little projects stuff and interacting with it. I still get like a comment on like the unlisted video. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm also definitely someone that likes to kind of just lurk and hang out there. So for anyone that is just good with not chatting, I feel you. I'm there. I think it hasn't really hit me yet, but like, I guess for like the past 3 years, all that's always kind of been on my mind has been like streaming and stuff like that. And so when I wake up tomorrow, that's not there anymore. And that's kind of scary. That's weird. It's been such a big part of my life. It has pretty much consumed all of my free time. I don't really know what the future holds. I really don't really know what I want to do. I gotta go on my little soul searching journey and mellow out and kind of take a step back and think and stuff. But yeah, I hope I was able to keep you guys company while maybe long commutes, maybe boring ass Zoom meetings, or maybe you're drawing something or doing something. Maybe long flights where I yell a bomb. You know, I don't know.
So that is a little bit of the message that she had for her paladins, and of course, everyone, myself included, wishes the best for her in her future endeavors. And I wish that it hadn't been that way in the company that she was in, because she joined Nijisanji to follow some of her Oshis, which was Selen and Pomu, and you know, maybe getting the opportunity to collab with them and being in the same company with them. Even if she never got to collab, just being in the same company with them a lot of times is more than enough. And they treated her the way that they did, and they mistreated her the way that they did. No VTuber, no matter how much you dislike them, they are a person behind the scenes. They don't deserve anything negative. They don't deserve hatred. They don't deserve all these things, because they are humans behind it. Humans make mistakes. Humans have a lot of errors. That's just the way we work. And like they said here, may she have a bright future ahead of her, no matter what she chooses to do. I sure hope she'll be more successful after her resignation. Do we know if she's an other account? Support if she's indie? It's of course Mogu Ghost. She's so sweet. They did teared up at her last goodbye. I really hope that in her own time, she's able to regain the passion to stream again. Because yeah, she puts a smile on so many people's faces. It's just a wholesome person. She said that she's considering not returning. Made me really sad. She's so sweet. Well, after you get treated the way that she did, I can absolutely understand not coming back. I can absolutely understand being jaded against the VTuber community. Being jaded against being a VTuber because you have bad things in it. But she has a really good friend in Sunny Explosion. And I think just like, for example, you know, you had Made Mint, you had other people that thought they weren't going to become a part of VTubing again, or just doing it for a shorter period of time, now are in love with VTubing again because their community brings them up. And I hope that happens to her, to Vivi/Mogu Ghost, and she's brought up by her community and all the love that it can bring. Today we're talking about After School Sophie. I did not have this in my periphery until Erundel, another reaction channel, ended up talking about this. and I was like, bro, I need to talk about this. This is freaking crazy. You don't go and do this. Even if you are a person of color, using these terms in general that she uses is going to be something that is absolutely frowned upon. It's absolutely frowned upon. And it will be frowned upon, period, by anybody. Because this is, you just don't do this. You just don't do this. What did she do? She uses a lot of nasty terminology. And of course, I just have to let you know, I will do my very best to edit out every single last one of these ones. It is very hard though, because she has so many out there. It is going, if you see my video come out later than normal, then that's why you know why the hell this happened, because I had to edit out like 20-30 freaking slurs out here. Let's see what she does.
There's no fucking bum ass nigga, this fucking bum ass nigga. Okay, 1 second. I'll say what to do with a bum ass nigga like this. He's rich. So bum ass niggas like this always try to pull their Glock out from long range. He's gotta wait for the Glock. There's no.
So yeah, this is not a joke. AXL END Invains at Invains. It says, I pull up to after school Sophie's stream. She just ripping the N-word and Asian slurs unapologetically with the excuse of I'm trying to be entertaining. Bro, you don't need to do this. Absolutely insane that some people are coming at me for this post. Piss off. I gotta say, it's quite flattering how obsessed these guys are over my appearance. I do look pretty good for my Trump ain't even sworn yet. I can't fully describe the S I've witnessed these past few days. S is getting crazy, man. There's a lot more. Believe me, this is a lot more out there. Woke up to a nap and found out about a mutual fighting game streamer that said the N-word and other slurs. It's hard to unfollow. It's a hard unfollow. I can't believe she tried to justify it being entertaining. My God, it's almost 2025. Holy moly. She expressed how she wanted to get Twitch partner in my DMs before. But girl, not like this. Please don't hate watch her. This is unfortunately how some people get Twitch partner, because the hate watching accelerates the view count. But to some people, it doesn't matter because the title of the Twitch partner is more important to them and grants them benefits. I wonder how Twitch is going to treat this. That's my big question. How is Twitch going to treat this? Because she does it more. Back from the first day of con, so I could properly look at Twitter again. The only solace about Sophie is that she'll never get to be a Twitch partner, since if she ever acts up again, she'll get banned again. And I do believe Twitch rejects partnership apps if they get a ban. She has to keep saying these controversial things to continue the right-wing grift, but in doing so, she'll get banned and Twitch will reject her. She essentially shot herself in the foot. The more influential racists will wait till they get partnership and then show their true side, since it's extremely hard to get partnership anyways. It's hard to get the partnership taken away. So not only is the cringe, but she's also dumb. Other solace is that people are only following her because she's the next lol cow. So she's become a lol cow here. And of course, as you know, we gotta continue this because freaking she says it again. I'm gonna speed this up because it's just so much stuff.
I can say it without the hard R.
No, you can't.
I can say it without.
And then she goes on to say it without the hard R. No, you can't. You can't go and say that without the hard R. Holy crap. After School Sophie's a train effing wreck. Holy S.
Bum ass. Fucking bum ass. Okay, 1 second.
It's the same one that we saw before. Actually, the most bewildering S I've seen in a while. Even after I explained the history of the word and why it isn't hers to use, she kept letting it rip. And the times that I was interrupting was when she was saying the N-word. The N-word without the hard R at the end. But it is still the N-word. So yeah, you don't own S, but Fury can beat bees. Okay, they're gonna be using the same one, I think.
I thought as long as you don't use the hard R, then. Listen, you guys know I'm not racist. Wait, I never understood that. Okay, 1 second.
She never understood it. If you don't understand it, then don't use it. Nah, get her ass banned ASAP. And people think this is acceptable. Please, just make this. It's like you can't make this stuff up. She should get banned for this. This is it's like attacking a group. It's attacking a specific group. She continues on here. Of course, I'm gonna speed it up, like I said, because it has the N-words and stuff.
Sora, how's it going? Have fun getting canceled.
Come on, 필살기 같은 거나?
Yeah, because we're black.
There's no way to prove that.
Okay, I can see it.
But even if you were, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Wait, so do Asian people call each other?
Oh God.
Like Mexican people call each other?
Oh God.
And then it's like, I don't think they do, right?
They don't.
Like, why do you want to say it anyway?
True. Why would you want to say it? How many slurs can we drop today, Sophie? And here she goes. Wicked work, says right here.
I'm trying to have fun. Like, I'm just trying to say, in the same way that a comedian would say, damn, fucking... we're right? Like, it's meant for entertainment, which can obviously be offensive. But we all know that...
You're not a comedian. You're not out there specifically making a comedy. And of course, even nowadays, comedians and rappers and others are still getting criticized for saying those words. So she does not get a pass. People down here are saying, what is the context of this? VTuber's never beaten the allegations. Free my queen. OS, this is gone. Basically, I believe she already did get banned once for this. So she is speedrunning this stuff. She's absolutely speedrunning this.
From the culture, it's like how if you aren't gay, you can't use homophobic stereotypes or slurs. If you are Mexican, can't use Mexican slurs. Why not? Like, literally, people were telling me just to say, like, all sorts of slurs just earlier, and it's like... I feel like there's people that don't get offended with those slurs anyway. Fuck isn't a slur? Okay, so it's only slurs? Is that what it is? That's an insult compared to a literal slur, okay? Okay, so
Oh god,
basically
okay. Yeah, she's gonna say it again. But yeah, she is, from what people are saying, she seems like a right-wing grifter. She seems like someone who is trying to get to the right-wing side and trying to get her popularity through there. Of course, she doesn't understand, as the other person said, if you get banned, and you get banned a lot, especially for this type of stuff, for breaking TOS this way, it is very hard for you to get any type of Twitch partner. Cutting ties with Sophie, I had no idea they were like this, and I'm grossed out. Racism has no place in VTubing, in the FGC, in any scenario. F off, and read a history book if you think otherwise. It says, alright, I saw the clips, I think I got my answer. Lol, I'm gonna say this to someone who considered us on friendly terms. Generally grossed out by this. I'm not saying this condescendingly, but please educate yourself on the history of those slurs. They're not just words. If your idea of comedy entertainment is haha, I said a slur, then I think you need to take a step back and look at the history. Maybe you come from a place you never dealt with racism or something, but you gotta realize lots of people around you, especially in the FGC of all places, have myself included. I ask that you have a little bit more sympathy and educate yourself on why this language shouldn't be used. Until I see that type of change, I don't want to associate myself with you from this point. Please learn and genuinely do better. And yeah, people are freaking livid about this. She made an apology, which is right here. She said this apology says this is after school Sophie, the person who had this issue. I am so sorry for what I said. I truly didn't realize how much meaning it was behind those words I was saying. After talking with a lot of people, I realized how ignorant I was. I need some time to think and reflect. Words don't express how bad I feel right now. I'm really so stupid. I'm very scared right now. I'll do my best to do better. For those of you who are wondering, I want to add context because I see people saying that I'm unapologetic when I truly am apologetic. I apologized multiple times on stream. Earlier I had a stream I'm not very proud of. A rap song was requested, some explicit lyrics and a soft version of the N-word, and people were telling me to sing along to the song. Just started with people saying racial jokes in chat, and I regrettably leaned into the joke with everyone. That's a mistake you really should never make. I really thought it was fine until the hard R in the song. I really don't mean to hurt anybody and saying these things. I know what I did was wrong. I should be more responsible with what I say. The digging I had to do to get context. I'm enjoying the comments. Hey, I know it's a bad person when you key charged me and ranked. Kick rocks. I really thought saying slurs was cool, man. I don't know. I'm so sad now. Consider logging out and losing your passwords. You knew exactly what you were doing was wrong. And when you quadrupled down on it on stream and started saying other slurs too, over and over, you're a grown adult with following on a platform. People told you to stop saying slurs over 2 hours and you kept going. How? Saw the clip, dude, it was hilarious. A lot of people find it hilarious because of course they do. This person responded here that I'm more as well. Nah, because you also said a Mexican slur and an Asian slur without song format after. And scared of what? Your view count going down, your opportunity to get Twitch partner? Get out of here. Basically, no apologies. No, I mean, she apologized, but it's kind of like, oops, I got caught with my hand in the cookie jar. I'm sorry I got caught with my hand in the cookie jar. I do hope, honestly, this is a wake-up call for them, and they actually do something to get better. They actually do something to better themselves. This is not the way to get a following. This is not the way. I do understand right-wing grifting can get you lots of money, because I do know a lot of other right-wing grifters that get a lot of money, but this is not the way to do it, because you're going to get yourself banned pretty fast. Even the right-wing grifters, the big ones, even they don't do stuff like this. So you got to be very careful what you're doing. And this is my take on this. Of course, this is all opinion at this point, reading what's going on, an opinion on my part. Thank you so much for being here and for staying through the full 10 minutes or whatever this ended up being. Meme time, as I always like to do. And as I'd like to remind you guys, meme time isn't making fun of the VTubers, it's just funny things that I see involving VTubers. That's just why memes are made. If you think I'm trying to make fun of VTubers, then you guys got something else. I don't know. Each generation of Holo EN has a gremlin and a menace. Justice Gigi Cecilia, B Bushiori, Gura and Ame, and Promises Bay and everyone else. A little bit like that. Just a theory of VTuber theory. Thanks for watching. And the next one, 1%. Time to rob a bank, says, yes. Because imagine if they drop it to 1%. When merch earning reduced to 1%. Because it's at 2% right now. And of course, you know, they still don't get a lot of support, even when they get to 2%, or they get 50% from Super Chat earnings. They don't get support otherwise, which still sucks. Minecraft Block Wars with Hakka, Deme, Wolfie, Doki, and Linechu. Participants is Hakka Holostars, Deme, etc. Catch amazing collab stream between Doki and 4 others, including Banzuin Hakka of Holostars English. It's kind of a little bit of a sarcastic way of saying things, of course. We're going to take a look at, hopefully, there's Banzuin Hakka's channel here. Let's take a look at their side of the story. What's going on with them?
I feel like the spawn rate lowered. It's not as bad as last
this is
time.
a 1v1.
Damn.
This is 1v1.
Yep.
They're doing some 1v1 battles.
I want to go back to farming, bro.
And I think they get, yeah, they get points
That's not fair.
based on who they
Oh,
so many kills again.
Oh my god, where was that?
Hakka, when you retire, you should open a farm.
Yeah, that's a dream. That's a pipeline.
No, behind me, of course.
It's a pipeline, man. Fanboy to farming.
They both start with an F.
So there they go.
True, actually.
Oh, I killed Gribby.
They're both there. They all have crossbows. They all have the same amount of everything. It just depends.
Fuck you, Heavenly!
What?
All fun. They're all having lots of fun.
Heavenly, I avenged you, Demi. I did this for you.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
And of course, it's a lot of fun. They're having the time of their lives. It really sounds like they're having a lot of fun. Because A, it's Hakka's time to shine. Dude brings some fun vibes during WrestleTuber. For real, he was great in GTA VTRP 2. Like how you worded that Hakka would be there as any other person is significant. So I get why, but hollow, but still. Cope Edge, haha, LMAO. And just like, I honestly would not do well here. I am bad at any of these type of games. So I always find it funny when they do so well.
People are fucking swimming on Minecraft. This is ridiculous.
Funny that, like, I would love to get invited to one of these things, of course.
Okay.
But I guarantee you, my team is not going to do so well.
It's
It's my freaking team. That's just the way it is.
Oh, I
Unfortunately.
saw her too late. Fuck.
So yeah, there you go. Whoops, they're all getting moided. So here we go. Oof, she couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, Doki. Holy crap that time. But yeah, a little bit of fun times for you guys, just seeing how everything goes. Gia or Ja Ekavira was a Nijisanji ID member of the now defunct branch of Nijisanji that got moved into JP. She herself graduated on the 27th of November of last year of 2023. She had been there for about 2 years by the time she graduated. And right now, why am I talking about her? She is going to be a part of Detri, which is who they are now. Will be performing Comic Frontier 19, so it's the 19th Comic Frontier. D3 Entertainment returns to Comifuro 19 for yet another Dying Doot X J-Pop performance. Don't miss their live performance at Activity Stage, Saturday, November 9th. 2024. So on November 9th is when they were doing this, and it looks to be in Indonesia, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the description, in the comments, because of course I do get things wrong, and whenever I do, you guys call me out, and then I fix it. I try to fix it as best I can, at least. And this is good, because this means that they have not let things stop them, let things keep them down, let things keep them in a negative light or anything of that sort. So I'm very glad. I'm very glad that they're able to do that. And they have moved forward. They have made something better for themselves. And that she is having a lot more fun now, it seems like. So I'm very glad that she got this invite and that she got this activity in there. So we know, as I have mentioned, Device FlowGlow is their second generation. More trap music, hip hop. That's what I've heard, at least. Correct me if I'm wrong if it's not trap. But it is definitely hip hop oriented. Their debut song was pretty amazing. And of course, you have several watch-along options for it. There are many people doing it. There were Okayu, Miko, Fuamoko, Hololive itself with Noroka, Akahato, of course, doing her own thing. Polka, of course, Regloss is going to be looking at it. Ali, and then you have Isaki Riona doing other things, you know, other people doing other, that basically each and every single one of their debut streams is there down here. And then you have, you know, Liar's Bar with Louis. But of the ones that you can see, there are 7 there that you can take a look at. And of course, Okayu's channel, Miko's channel, Fumoko's channel, they're all marked here. But what I want to do this, the reason why I wanted to mention this is because they had pretty good numbers. Number one, they had a pretty good bump with subscribers after their debut. Every single one of them got anywhere from 30k to 40k, some even more per debut. So you have the regular hololive buff that they had before they started, which they had around 50 or 60k before they started, and then you have the one that comes after, which is, you know, most of them are going to be over 100k very soon. Like the ones that aren't is Sue and Vivi. They're going to be over 100k pretty soon, guarantee it. They're not going to be like stuck at 90k forever. Thought I did a huge recruit again, saw a trend on X, JP Pros, New Gen's PLs. I'm not going to be talking about their PLs. Please don't bother them nor mention in their chat about their PLs. So this person knows the full PLs. This is one of those moments that I'm not going to actually show them because they just freaking debuted for hololive. I'm not going to be that type of person to show their PLs. Surprised and a little annoyed that YouTube didn't recommend me the live streams. Have an account specifically for anything VTubing. The whole front page is full of nothing but VTubers, but not the Flow main channel, nor any other individual channels, or even the VODs now. So strange. Use this instead to check stream schedules for Holo members. Holodex is a good place here. Of course, you can check all of the ones that you can have for Kiara, Hakka, Dokibird, all these people here, and other people, of course, other popular VTubers as well. But a lot of them will show up here if you want to see them, what they're going to be doing later. You can see for Watame, Biju, Bales, Noel, etc. for the ones that are coming up. And finally, to show you the buff is still real. The numbers, 190k, 183k, 180k, 174k, 171k. It was kind of a relay. So 190k starting out was really freaking good. Holy crap. They kept it pretty much throughout the whole thing. They only dropped maybe a total of 20k overall from beginning to end, and that is very good. That is hard to do, but I know hololive usually promotes their talents very well in the Japanese sphere, especially since this is a Japanese VTuber group. This is a Japanese VTuber generation here, so that's going to be something that they're going to be really well. And let's see what people have to say down here. To make it funnier, 6th stream of the day for peak viewers was me, Comet debuts, Watchalong at 67k. The sauce is the V stats, of course, here. hololive wins by doing absolutely everything to help their talents. Not a numbers guy, is it hololive level good or what? Nico and Chihaya's was some of the most viewed debut streams in the industry, while the others are also really high. Might even be a record breaking if you don't count a unique case like Pekora Mami or Sakuna. Nico and Chihaya broke Kyoyori's holo record for the most viewed debut stream in hololive, so that's enough to tell you how big these debuts were. Their success paints a very clear picture in my opinion. Holo's constant support of Regloss, even during the rough beginning, helped shape them into the successful branch that they are today, and in turn helped build momentum for FlowGlow and hopefully grow even faster. That is a thing that I always try to push. That is the difference between a good agency and Nijisanji. Nijisanji, what they would have done is like what they did with Nijisanji Indonesia. If Regloss wasn't making enough money right away, they would have dropped them and made them join the JP branch. Now, since Regloss actually did not do well for hololive in the beginning, because they didn't do well, they later did better and better and better, but only because hololive themselves pushed to make them, you know, better, pushed to announce them, to make it so that they are seen more, to promote them. All that kind of stuff is what hololive does best, and they do that with everybody, whether it be Device, whether it be Holostars. They do it all the time, and that's why I push that they are one of the good ones out there, of course. This one is a bit of a lighter note. Sora, the original hololiver, the first person that hololive ever had under their wing when they were first starting out. I believe she started as 3D with Achan as well, Achan helping her out. Achan, who has now, of course, taking a leave of absence from the agency in order to take care of their parents. But Sora is what we're talking about right now. Of course, it's a bit lighter note because, of course, this is people just talking about a cooking stream that she's going to have. It says they're making octopus. Aki's having to practically be over Sora's shoulder the whole time. Sora asks if the color's alright, even though it's a very normal color for the meat to have. Keeps counting on her fingers. Aki is literally showing her how to use a knife and telling her to remember not to go against the laws of physics while cutting and try to remember how leverage works. Sora keeps sniffing her hands. Oh god. Eventually, Aki steps in, and takes a knife because she's worried Sora will cut her fingers. Can someone please save Sora-chan before she cuts her hands off and dies of starvation? She's literally 30. And the reason why this is lighter note, she's not 30. She is around 25, 26 because she's been in cover since late high school. That'll make her around 25 or 26 nowadays, which is probably shocking considering that she's one of the most OGs VTubers in history. She's very OG. I mean, after, of course, Keys in the Eye, when it comes to agencies, she's one of the OGs in the agencies, the big two right now that exist in Japan. She's most likely 25. Mentioned she was 22 3 years ago. That's 4chan for you, always starting the green text joke. A little misinformation. Keep repeating it. And next time Sora's age comes up, everyone will believe it's 30. Yeah, there are some negative sides to 4chan, some negative sides to social media. Some people are obsessively on it and want to knock people down as well. It always ends up that way. It can end up being a positive thing or a negative thing depending on how you do it. I'm already somewhat used to Hachama being 1 or 2 years younger than me, but it's still a bit crazy how Sora's are probably around my age. Although, there's of course those rumors that Sora was actually older, like in her mid-30s back then, less known voice actress, but as far as I know, there's nothing to back those up. Yeah, rumors are really bad to spread that way. I don't think so. From what I know, hololive did used to get high school age girls in the past. It wasn't a big issue back then when they were tiny. They could just, the ones that had more time available, etc., used to be high school girls. So that was a little bit easier to do. But even Nijisanji did that in the beginning too. All the big agencies did that in the beginning. Now they have a rule of 18 plus, if I'm not mistaken, just for contract reasons and other reasons, or at least above the age of consent, of legal consent, as in you can go into a legal contract, which is different for many different countries. Japan might be 16, might be 17, might be around there. It might be 18 like it is over here in the US. I don't know. I'm not sure. Azki is, of course, was helping Sora out in that whole situation. People are saying she also has a mess in her room. She can't even clean out her Minecraft chest. Curious on why it got locked. Doesn't she still live with her parents? Not much chance to grow if they're still taking care of her. To be fair, Ina used to live with her parents and Arissa still does. Doesn't necessarily mean you're not independent. It just means things are fucking expensive. Things take a long time. Things are hard to pay for when you live in a high cost of living area. So that is definitely something that you have to look out for. Absolutely. So that's where I'm going to leave it, of course. And of course, don't take green text. Never take green text as actual gospel. It is green text for a reason. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of all sizes, shapes, forms. As long as you allow me to showcase you on my channel, you're more than welcome. And you can also recommend ones that you would like to see. I've had some recommendations there. If I don't get to them, I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't get to catch all the comments, but I do try to catch the ones that I can. And of course, push up VTubers of all sizes using my little small reach to try to help everybody and make it a good community, not a community trying to knock each other down. Today, we're talking about Hoyanightshade. They are, of course, a Hoya or Spooks variety streamer who plays a crap ton of Dead by Daylight and horror games. Talking about that, let's see one of the recent ones that they've been playing. 11 days ago is this one. Resident Evil 7. I remember this one. I think this is the original Biohazard. Or is this the remake? That's the remake. Just by the look of it, it looks like the remake.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How do you like that?
Oh god. Maybe it was the previous one. I'm not sure. No, it might have been the previous one. No, it was the previous one because the recent one was just in that house, that bayou place. So that definitely was the original one. But yeah, you got to see a little bit of that. And of course, any of their social media I will have down below. And of course, thank you so much, Hoyanightshade, for letting me showcase you on my channel. And I do hope this helps you grow. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.